Hey YouTube, it's diaper22 here, and I'm back with a new video. So, I know it's been a long time since I've posted last, and in between that time and now, my life has been a little bit hectic to say the least. I've gone through a couple job changes, and I also sustained an injury to my ankle, my right one, this inner ball right here, and so that put me out of commission for quite some time, to be honest. And if you guys are interested in hearing about that, I'm gonna look in the comments and I'll see what you guys say, and if you want to hear about that, I'll certainly be down to post a video about that. In between that time and now, I have gotten a couple new things, and yeah. So right now, I'm in a hotel. This is not where I'm usually film this. I never film in hotels like this, but I travel for work, and right now I'm in Iowa, so pretty far from home. But yeah, it's weird being in hotels and traveling. I like it though. I kind of like it. I think with this new job, this new position, it's gonna be a lot better. And with this new job, instead of working like 55 hours a week and then driving and never really having free time, I'm only gonna work 40 hours a week, and it's gonna be a lot better. So yeah, I will start off with a couple things. For one of the big things that I got in between the last time I filmed and now is this Rears pajamas onesie. And so this was a good purchase. Personally, I really like it, and it's something that I think is like really cute, and I like it because I can go to bed and sleep in just this, and I don't even need to lay under the blankets or anything, which is awesome. And like that's something to me right there, because sometimes, you know, in the summer it gets a little hot for blankets, and this is pretty moderate. Wintertime, I really like this because, for one, it doesn't feel like you're wearing socks, but your foot is covered, and that's one thing I like, so you don't get cold feet. It helps a little bit. Also in the winter, it's just like when you get up and stuff, you know, it's not like you have no shirt on or no pants or anything, so it's a little more, it's a little easier on you. And that's a big thing for me personally, because at my house where I live, I don't have heat in my room set up yet, and so sometimes my room gets pretty cold in the winter. So I got this from the Rears website, and I personally like it a lot, and I've worn it quite a bit. It's definitely not as colorful and as bright as when I first got it. I mean, the colors on it are a little bit faded, but it's a small thing. I would definitely consider getting another one, to be honest. And yeah, one thing about this, the Rears PJ or PJs, is I feel like the sizes run a little big, and this was something that kind of bothered me. I wasn't sure what size to get at first, and I got a size too large, and that's good. Like that was good because I still was able to make use out of it. Personally, what I did was I would take the onesie and I would wear like thermal pants, and then I'd throw the onesie on. And so the biggest issue I had was that my legs, there was too much slack around my legs, and it was just too loose, and so I didn't like that. So I just wore that, the thermals. Sorry, hiccups. I just wore the thermals to go and kind of make up for that, and it worked pretty well. But eventually I ended up getting this, the Little Monsters print, and I got it in I think a size large. And so that's like typically what size I do wear in general. And so, I mean, this is something that I strongly recommend, and it's super cute. It's super like babyish and little, and it's awesome. And honestly, it just looks fucking adorable. I might have to bleep that out. Whoops. I'll figure that out. I'm probably gonna film a couple videos tonight. I don't know if this will be the first one I post or not, but we'll see. Yeah, so I got this, and I have another one of them. The other one I have is the alpacas. That's the larger one. I do apologize. I'm kind of like mentally right now trying to do a video, but also my mind is just thinking about work tomorrow. I'll get into that a little bit. This video is not gonna be, there's not any, I don't mean to like make this video like an in-depth review or anything. It's just like, hello, how you doing, guys? And yeah. So a while back, I had some problems with college because I went back to college in 2020, and I found out that I didn't have the money available for me to pay for it, and so I ended up just saying no, and so I dropped out. Do I regret that? Absolutely not, and I'll touch base with that later on. The thing that was big for me was that when I left, I started working for a company doing excavation work, and I started working with one of my friends. I sustained an injury to my ankle shortly after working there, and that was in January of 2021. I'll just say a tree did not like that I cut it down, and it had something to say. And I ended up with the ball of my ankle right here was broken off. So I had to get a surgery for that, and I was out for 3 months. I got 2 screws put in it, and I have a Kirschner wire, a K-wire, that they used to hold it in place while they drilled it. However, unfortunately, the Kirschner wire, part of it broke inside my ankle, and so I'll forever have a piece of that wire embedded within my ankle. Does that make me a cyborg? Some will say yes, some will say no, but I like to say hybrid. I don't know. So after I did that, I got a job working at a company. This is in May of 2021. I worked at a company doing fiber optic cable work, doing installs, not to houses, but the power, like the runs and the poles, and doing underground work, pulling the cable through that underground beds in neighborhoods. And so I wasn't a fan of that because I found it to be pretty back-breaking labor if you're pulling a 10,000 foot run of 432 or 144 fiber cable. That sucked. Now, what I did after that was I quit, and I got a job as a tower technician for cellular towers, and I worked there for 9 months, and I loved it. And that I started back in the fall last year. That was great. I loved the job, and I loved my crew, and I traveled a lot, and I had a lot of great experiences. I got out of that field because of issues going on with the company, with management, and there were other climbers leaving at a rate faster than they could replace. And so I kind of saw it as the office was going downhill, and the office was going to close. So shortly before that, a little while ago, about a month and a half ago, I got a call from a recruiter, and I'm working at a new company doing stuff on lighting poles and working at height. And so currently I'm working on doing that right now. I'm starting, and today was my first week, and I'm making plans. I got a good job, and honestly, part of the thing that I really like is that I have upward mobility. And I'll be able to travel a lot. I'll travel a lot, and honestly, I'm okay with that. The thing that I like is my hours will be less, and I'm gonna have more downtime. So that's a big thing to me. And yeah. Yeah. And honestly, right now, that all of that is just. Today's my first week there, and it's just been so much to take in. I mean, tomorrow I'm getting ready to go do man lift training. Not even really training, but just to show them that I know how to operate one. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I like the safety guy. He's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, that's like a little kind of brief overview of all that. And yeah, thank you for watching, and please subscribe. I'll have more videos coming up soon. I'm about to go film them, actually. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye, cute babies.